All right. Once again, man, this your boy 2eiies. We got Snubbo in the building. Ultimate
Man,
Madness 3, round 1, recap. Prep versus SWAVE, SEVAH went down. Prep versus SWAVE, SEVAH. When it came to this one here, you know what I mean? SWAVE, you know what I mean? Felt he got robbed as well when it came to this battle. This was a dope battle, you know what I mean? First
run
round,
through.
first round prep, you know what I mean? Of course, he talked about SWAVE career, you know what I mean? How he been rapping for 10, 12 years, you know what I mean? Things like that. And he still ain't got nowhere, still ain't main stage and all like that. He talked about the team, team homie, things like that. It was a cool round. I thought the first
Cool
round was
beatable round.
beatable. Yeah.
Cool beatable round. Yep.
They called time on prep, so it was like he just came with
I
3
like
minutes,
I
3:30.
like the no coin flip. He started out with great energy, he was bringing the career down, but then it just wasn't enough to be going first like that. Especially when you're a rebuttaler.
And then SWAVE came, you know what I mean? Um, shit, I was like, it was
I
cool. I
said
got him
good
here
start,
cool.
straight to it. Took off towards
Okay.
the end. I don't know. No, I put good start, got straight to it, and then he took it towards the end. And everybody was saying that's what I was writing down before. Like that's why I was right at the end of it. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with the judges on that when they say that.
So who you gave first round to?
Sway.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't. I didn't.
I did.
Second round, prep. That's when you had your uncle the detective and your dad a karate teacher. And you know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
was his thing right there for the seconds. This one SWAVE, you know what I'm saying? Told him like, you know what I'm saying, watch your mouth, bringing up his
The bully
dad,
angle.
bring up his dad and stuff like that. Huh?
It was the bully angle for Swave in the second. I've seen better bully angles from Swave. And I did, and against what everybody been saying, I guess I'm just the only one. I like the detective versus the karate teacher angle
Me
because
too.
it's new.
Me
Do
too.
something different, man. I heard the career breakdown of Sway, how long you been here. That's why I kind of felt it was a cool beatable round. And Sway went second. He was like, it seemed like he was choppy, but see, what I ain't mad at him is he makes that his pacing. Right when you think he's gonna choke or he choppy, he not. He give you that next line. He never stop or had none of that. Just because it don't feel fluent to us, we can't take off of that. That's a good veteran move. If you think about your next line and you just stare at him and then you say it, some people got to be like, oh, man, that's when we know it. And right when we finish, he listen, youngin, he come right back like, man, it took forever for you to say that, but he ain't choked, bro. I'm sorry, he didn't.
Right.
It's like if it takes 2 seconds, he at right at
Man, Sway
125.
40 some years old, man. You know what I mean? He got to get, you know what I'm saying? Give him a
Yeah,
break. You know what I'm saying?
but I had
Here you
prep
got
winning the second.
some of these other people, whatnot, that ain't even writing and getting it out. Here, man,
Yeah,
this
if
man
that's his
40,
technique not to choke, it's cool with me. As long
46
as you
years
bring the
old,
heat.
something like that, man. So yeah, that's definitely. But I did like
Yeah,
that prep second though. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it
you
too.
had prep
You
winning the
know,
second.
yes,
Me too, G. What? It's like everybody just felt like I'm like, man, maybe I'm looking at it
I
wrong.
had
I
prep
don't
with
know why.
like once again me. You know what I'm saying? I had prep written every round, but
Mm.
I ain't mad at that first because I got
I had prep
debatable
2-1.
because I got
That's great. I
debatable.
got.
Y'all can't
Okay,
see it,
we
but
can't see it with the you
I
do right.
forgot. But yeah, I got the
Yeah,
first being debatable, but I did edge the prep. But the
yeah.
second, I gave that to prep. I liked it.
Me too.
But Swave
It was
second, I ain't gonna lie,
different and it
his
was
Swave
creative.
second was better than his first to me, and he's really aggressive. I like how he was on it. You know what I'm saying? But I just
Yeah.
like the prep angle and I liked it.
Like when you told me the first round, I'm for real, bro. It's generic. Unless you're gonna do something super crazy, which he didn't do in the first. I've heard it like that. I've heard people do it better. The whole career breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I heard Swamp be funnier about his breakdown
And
of
see,
his
for me,
career.
Swave first it wasn't impactful. They
It
first was
wasn't
like the
impactful enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
Okay.
was my thing.
I just felt like towards the end, everything that he had from like probably 3/4 or a half towards the end was
Mm-hmm.
better than what Prep had in the
Prep had
first.
all
Because that's
together.
why I said when you said cool, that's what I got cool. Then I got in parentheses beatable. I know not to hold it up because we got the Western name. And I got the call. They called time on everything. I like that he kept going
Yeah.
until you called time. You know what I'm saying? But I had beatable before I even went to Sway. I said good start. He got straight to it. And I just put okay. He took it towards the end. towards the end, he kind of wrapped it up. He did something a little more than what Prep did in that first. And that's why I got mad when it was like everybody was saying Prep lost the second. So I'm like, how's that angle not? That's refreshing and new.
Right. He had the detective uncle and his dad, the karate teacher. He was blending them both together.
Yeah.
That made it dope.
Chopping blocks, everything was the same, but flipped
Yeah.
over though. So is it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I ain't trying to hit it. I gave Prep the second. And I also gave Prep the third. I had to write down 4-4 pick on somebody your own age.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes, sir. 15
Red
minutes of
beam,
fame.
lighten it up, show enough. Light them up, show enough.
Say it again,
You know
Snub. Say it again, Snub. I was talking. Say it again.
Oh, my fault. The 44 pick he said pick on somebody your own size or age.
Your
I
own
forgot which
age.
one.
Your own age.
All right. And then he had the red beam, light them up, show enough. Because the red beam around him for show, you know what I'm saying? And a go around for Bruce Leroy. And then he got the turn 15 minutes of fame to 1 moment of silence. Come on, G. The same thing I did for Swave in the first is what I did for Prep. Because it's like when you got a little bit more that stands out and to me that, like you said, impactful, I felt like he had more impactful. Sway came with the domestic violence angle. I knew that was gonna pop out.
Ill will
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
It was nice. He got mad at Miss Hustle that kind of took the energy away from it. I felt like you kind of knew that when like it bothered me. I ain't gonna lie. That I could see. It was just like he messed up hard, you know what I'm saying? All of that. I'm just like, because we all here, you're like, he's still here, right? You ain't talking to it later on. But still, no, even without that, I would have had Prep. I had Prep second and third. And I had Sway round 1.
Okay. I'm gonna say I liked it that Freeway, he on this battle here, he judged first. And I like the fact that he actually couldn't hear when the other judge was talking. Cause see, for me, when Tony Bro go first, you know what I mean, it's almost like our other judges pity back off him. That's how I look at some things. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you said.
So with Freeway going first and picking Prep, because I picked Prep, you know what I'm saying? That let me know, like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? Because SWAVE a OG, he might like the OG, familiar with the OG.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
more familiar with him and all that.
Stuff like that. So that was important for me when it comes to the judges. You know, when it came to certain little things, I watched with the judge
to see if he's gonna be biased or going off a certain type of favoritism. But he went off of his ear. Like I went off of my ear.
And Tony Bro and Battle Rap Fanatic had SWAVE, Freeway, and Minnesota had Prep, and the fans had Prep. So that means it went.
And I had SWAVE in my bracket, and I lost.
I had Prep in my bracket.
And who did I call it for? Prep 2-1. I'm every battle. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. I'm being honest with myself. I ain't finna argue about none of it. But I will say this: it was a great showing. I ain't gonna say great. It was a very good showing from both of them.
Okay.
Give SWAVE a play.
Yeah, let them keep getting them plays. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Him and Jones battle. Let the overheads go ahead.
Ooh, you know what I mean?
Then that way you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, youngin' on youngin', old man crime.
And since both of them feel like they got robbed, go ahead and put them on. Give us a wild
card
week. I didn't
think about that. That's funny.
Give us a wild card week. So Prep won, and he will be taking on KCJ. So we're gonna get to KCJ and New Jersey TWORK. You know what I mean? They battle.
It should be quick.
You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be nice and quick. You know what I'm saying? KCJ 3-0. You know what I mean? Once like I told Snub, you know what I mean, or not. I had up far as my prediction. You know what I mean? Then I was, you know what I mean. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna always pick somebody against TWORK, man.
Don't say it like that.
He's not gonna prove us wrong. He's not gonna prove us wrong. You know what I mean? Shout out to him with the Jada Nightwing battle. That was a fluke. You know what I'm saying? That was a fluke. Because the third, he's still what he doing the third?
He ain't choking the JC. No, he did in the first round. He ain't choking the Suge battle. He ain't choking the Nitty battle.
Dope battle versus Suge.
I was in the building. Chess battle.
I was in the building for him and Suge. That was a dope battle. Those was a big.
He got a lot of battles he ain't choking, man.
But what he been doing for Caffeine, Snub? Is my computer muted? Hello?
All right, bro.
New Jersey TWORK first round. First round, New Jersey TWORK. Huh? My bad.
Nah, I try to move it along. I didn't want to go there.
No, I was
Three
just gonna
up.
say first round though. New Jersey Twerk went first. You know what I mean? He needed crowd reaction. You know what I mean? He had no energy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Things like
How
that.
you gonna address? Hey,
He
when he
called
did what he
time.
said against Swamp,
Say it
that
again.
got me. I got nervous. As soon as he did what he did against versus Swamp, and you had pointed that out last time,
Yeah.
talking about Surf said in the face of the best twerk. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, he finna freestyle this one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then he even called time. You know what I'm saying? Then of course the mic's still on. And you know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all I didn't want to do this.
Turned to Smack and said it too.
Come on now. So you already
Smack
know.
looked straight at the camera. He looked at him, looked straight back at the
You know
camera.
what I'm saying? Because he's like, son, this your last one, son. You better spit. You better spit. Because don't talk to me. That's 100K.
Right, he was like talking to me
What you
for
talking to me for? You better talk to Casey.
lights, camera, action, brother.
You better rap to Casey J. What you
Matter of
rapping to
fact,
me
you
for?
mean give your ear. Let's hear what a rapper sound like.
So yeah, man, you know what I mean. That was Twerk first round, but Casey J, man, she
Mm-hmm.
had a good round. You know what I mean. What my prop?
No, she
Listen,
did.
hit
No,
me
she
out. Hit
did.
me out, Snub. Hit me out. This was not the best Casey J. No,
Yeah, it was an
but
okay round.
but
That's what I
my
want.
thing is, know what I'm saying? She had
Yeah,
3 rounds, 3 rounds of material. Talked about twerk things like that. Due to the fact of what he did, wasn't nobody that people wasn't even listening to her. Everybody, mad at what he did. You know what I mean? The whole room. I'm looking at the room. Everybody ain't even.
I listen. She was my favorite female battle rap group, the
No,
Bardashians.
I'm
So I
talking
was
about far
listening.
as what I'm
I
seeing on
know,
camera, man.
and I was
It was
mad at a
wrong.
G. I was mad at a G
For what?
because them rounds were beatable, bro.
But did she win?
Oh no. She definitely won. I'm not taking a win away. What I'm saying is,
Right. See, this is the
you're
problem with.
lucky to get that
He's the
opponent.
problem with blogs I see. You know what I mean? I'm not fit to do the she could have did this better and that better and stuff like that. Man, this young lady won. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I want her to keep winning, and I
And
want her to
whatnot.
know that that's not enough. You just got end up getting you a lazy, irresponsible bum. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying if it don't even got to be him. If it's somebody of equal talent with her, and they would have brought their fire, she would have lost because that wasn't a good Casey. I got
No, I
my
agree.
she part of my favorite group,
No,
but I'm like
I
that's
agree.
not
I
enough.
agree. I
Yeah, I want you to
just don't
bring
want to.
more. So I
I just
want you
don't
to
want
know
to
that too.
hammer on her. I'm not here to
No, I
hammer
don't want to
on
hammer
her
on.
because she actually won the battle 3-0.
Oh, definitely,
This guy,
definitely.
this guy
But look, she
hyperventilating.
got another chance to prove
You know what I'm saying?
me and everybody else who's saying that bull wrong. He
Yeah,
don't. Go on,
that's a
sit
fact.
down. We right,
Right. This
bro.
guy
I understand that.
hyperventilating.
She got to realize it's this. Who want to talk about him right now?
I do, G, because this what we supposed to do. Everybody talking about all I've been seeing is um man, if Turk would have did this, he didn't. This guy, first of all, first round, no energy, talking about he didn't want to do it, call time. Second round, he ain't had no bars, he repeating, hyperventilating is the second or whatnot. Third round, he just freestyle time in Jersey, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, and $100,000 or whatnot. No, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about exactly what he did wrong and what she did right. She won the battle. That was my whole thing. Shout out to KCJ. No, go ahead. Any last words before we talk about
I
her
was just gonna
versus
say,
Prep?
just realize even without the tournament, I always keep it consistent. You know, I always tell
Mm-hmm.
you, I don't care nothing about your 3 consistent rounds if they not good. Hers were okay and cool. I like Danny and JC and them who battle like that all the time because they're gonna give you 3 good rounds at least. There's nothing really gonna go less than good.
Did
I
you
watch Casey. I'm
did
a
you
fan of Casey.
do you believe what she said after the battle that she had wrote her 3 rounds was kind of 3 rounds of throwaways because she knew he wasn't gonna come prepared.
But then how could you be mad at me judging them? Now I know they was throwaway. You see what I'm saying, G? You just
So you
validated
believe
how I was feeling.
you believe that she did she
I hope so. I'm hoping it's true because guess
so
what?
for
Miss
$100,000.
Merck choked every round on royalty. What did she do? Light her ass up like my boy did the other girl who was in the tournament. But we gonna get to
So
that.
let me
You
ask
see
you
what I'm
this.
saying?
Let me ask you this. So for $100,000, $100,000, you mean to tell me you gonna come with 3 rounds of throwaways for 100,000?
No.
Not really
I
knowing
wouldn't have got mad at the
not
judges
really
though. You
knowing
know
who
what I would
this
have
guy
said?
is, not really
I would have
knowing
said
who this guy
respectfully,
is.
everybody. he shouldn't have been in the tournament because you know what I'm saying. Look at him, walk off crybaby. He always doing this, and y'all. Yep, I gave him 3. I gave y'all 3 consistent rounds of rapping. See y'all next round. We'd have been like, oh, and it's gonna look real. I think that's something you came up with afterwards. Because we talking about the
Same thing
material.
the judges did. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna move on to who she battling Prep. But it's like the same thing the judges did. That's why she walked off on the camera because they started telling her you could have did this and that, and if TWORK would have did this, you wouldn't have TWORK would have did that, and
I
if
didn't
TWORK
like
would,
that part.
it's like
That
nigga,
ain't got nothing to do with
he
her.
didn't do it.
I know what he's trying to say, but it's kind of I see what you're saying. I was kind of like beating up on him.
Yeah.
And my only thing they should have said is, hey, you got an unprepared TWORK, which a lot of people got. You know what I'm saying? That was good enough to be the unprepared TWORK. You need to prepare harder. I'm for real, G.
Yeah, something like that.
He would have
Something
said,
like
hey,
that.
still on her, but you have to be. I'm here to critique both of y'all. Guess what? He got a 0. Sandman, bring the cane, pull his ass off stage. We're not thinking about him no more. We wasting our time.
Yeah.
Gee, if we keep on talking about him, I've been broke this guy iPad. I see how the judges feel. They're like, trash, I can't believe 100K. What else gonna move? You know what? Look, sweetheart. No, what we need you to do is bring some more fire. Because this next round finna get harder. You know what I'm saying? You got a bye week. That's what you really got.
Yeah,
You know you did.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Okay.
I think sometimes you can, in a moment, she just want to celebrate my win, and everybody want to tell her how bad she did. She's like, worse than this bum?
Exactly.
We like, he out of here. You killed him. With throwaways, like you said. So guess what? Don't bring no more throwaways. That's all we saying.
Okay. Well, she got Prep coming. KCJ
She
got
better
Prep
prep.
in round 2.
He
And
can
we
prep.
know this is what he do. You know what I'm saying? This is what Prep do right here. You know what I'm saying or whatnot. So like you
Prep
said,
got to keep taking higher. He got to get to his second and third type of energy more so than that first.
He been in the zone these last battles though. Prep been in a nice little zone though, or whatnot for this app. You know what I mean? Things like that. So that's gonna be a good one. And like you said, you know what I mean. She just, you know what I mean. Just got to make sure she step the bars up. You know what I'm saying. Her buddy can help her out. You know what I'm saying. Things like that now, because you know what I'm saying. But man, once again, y'all round 1. Shout out to KCJ and shout out
Might as
to
well give me some of the punchlines you got for Prep. You ain't gonna be able to use.
Shout out to Prep for advancing to round 2. Let's get to the next one.